Sixteen Saltines. This is a pretty easy song. It's only 2.5 minutes long, so how hard can it be, right? It's just an angry 2.5 minutes. So let's get to it. It's just a bunch of power chords. I'm going to say basically the fret that starts the power chord. So open E string, E power chord. 3rd fret, E string, power chord. So add the 2 frets up and 1 string down to make that a power chord. That's a G, by the way. So E, G, and then open A string, power chord, and then a B power chord, which is 2nd fret of the A string. That's the main riff of the song. Pretty easy. He sings over the top of that. Then it goes to a C power chord, which is the 3rd fret of the A string. Up to a D, which is the 5th fret of the A string. It starts over, so he sings over the top of that. So then the funky part goes open E string to 3rd fret of the E string, and then 5th fret of the A string, which is a D note, to the 5th fret of the E string. So those 4 notes. So open 3rd, 5th of the A, 5th of the E. And then it goes 5th of the E, 3rd, to the 5th of the A, to the 7th of the A. Now I like to, when I'm actually playing that song, use the wah pedal on that part. Gives it a little bit of funk. So, something like that. So again, you can kind of see pretty easy, just some power chords, and then that little bit of fingering there. Make it funky, make it your own. Now, I'll say this. There's about 3, 4, 5 guitars playing in this song, so just crank up some distortion, maybe use a fuzz pedal for the solo, and make it just as, much attitude and anger as you can in 2.5 minutes. So, after one of the sessions where he goes, so it goes to an E. Now there's a couple of different ways you can play an E. You will need either a looper pedal or just the drums. Somebody on the drums can kind of replicate that. But if you do have a second guitar, they can be playing that E down here. So an E power chord. But then if you're going to play the solo, you can be up here also doing an octave up on an A chord. So that's going to be A string 7th fret, D string 9th fret, and you can hit that open E string to give it that bass. You're doing that along with... Okay, so 8 times, and then the guitar solo starts, and that continues on for 2 more sets of 8, so 16 more beats. The rhythm is doing that, and then it goes back to... Does that 3 times, and then it ends with 16 beats. 16 beats on that. So 16 on the C, 3rd fret of the A string, 16 on the D, 5th fret of the A string. Only thing left, I do believe, is the solo. so the solo, we'll break it down a little bit. I play it G string, 9th fret, up to the 12th fret, up to the 14th fret. Now I go to the G string, 12th fret, 15th fret, ends on the 17th fret. It does that series 3 times, and again, a couple of guitars doing it. After that, it goes to 17th fret of the B string, bend up the 17 on the B string twice, pull off to the 15, and then hammer on to the 16 of the G string, hit the 15 again of the B string, back to the 16 of the G string. Now you're going to go to the E string, 15th fret, hit it and pull off to the 12, hammer on or at least hit the 15 of the B string, go back up the ladder, 12E, 15E, and then it resolves back on the 12 of the E. The next part is the 17 of the E. You're going to pull off to the 15 of the E, and then hit the 17 of the B, back to the 15 of the E, and then the 17, end on the 17 of the B, and again, it's just those two guitars making the two different noises that they are. That's kind of where I land. I don't know exactly which guitar is doing what, but that sounds pretty good over the top of the rhythm. And then I do the same exact thing, only this time instead of ending on the 17B, I end on the 15E. And then the very last part is bend up the 17 3 times, or 4, and then resolve it on the 15 of the E. I think he does that twice, maybe 3 times, and then the last time he just kind of keeps bending up that 17, ends on the 15 of the E as the last D is ringing out, and then everybody ends with those 2 notes, E, G. And that's it. That is 16 Saltines, an awesome song by Jack White off of Blunderbuss. And now you know how to play it. Plug in some pedals and maybe a wah and some fuzz and get somebody to make some angry noise behind you, and you're good to rock and roll with 16 Saltines. Over and out from my easy chair.